O último episódio, pessoal, essa parte aqui vai ter bastante cutscene, tá? E as batalhas finais, né, contra o Rex e o Liquid. Ó o pilantrinho ali, ó. Tendo dito isso, vamos lá, galera. Vamos bater nesse pilantra.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah! Snake! Your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon! Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother! Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century!
It's moving. How do I stop it?
Nessa primeira batalha, eu vou que nem louco. Só vou jogar uma chefezinha aqui, ó. Até eu pegar as munições. Vou deixar o colete também, que é bem importante. Cadê? Aqui. Manda mais outra. Eu vou fazer uma doideira aqui. Só não posso ficar com pouquíssima vida, né? Cadê a Stinger, cara? Ué, aqui, ó. Vou fazer o seguinte, vou ficar atirando aqui e vou ficar mandando chefe. Pra gente eliminar o mais rápido possível. Dependendo do RNG, a gente não perde muita vida. Teve uma vez que eu fiz 100 danos aqui, cara. Foi pura cagada. Tá dando certo, hein? Caraca, velho. Tanto de vida. Acho que ferrou, hein? Nossa, eu perdi muito. Mas eu acho que dá.
Did that do it?
Nice try, Snake! Die!
Hurry! Get away! Greg Fox.
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox! In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
Destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead, an undying shadow in a world of light. But soon it will finally end. Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Man. He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Aqui vai ser o seguinte. Eu vou tentar ir para debaixo do Metal Gear. Caramba, acabei tomando dano. A gente fica bem safe aqui debaixo dele. Daqui de baixo a gente consegue atingir aonde o Liquid está sentado. A gente fica muito safe porque o Metal Gear Rex, ele não consegue esmagar a gente, então a única coisa que a gente tem que tomar cuidado é com o laser que ele solta. Então a gente não tem que ficar muito próximo da cabeça, e sim da traseira dele, tá vendo? Eu passo bem perto. Sabe, eu acho que a melhor coisa é esperar ele parar. Não ficar tentando atirar enquanto ele se mexe. Se ficar se afobando aqui muito, a chance de acabar morrendo é muito grande. Ainda mais com o life que a gente está, né? É bem perigoso. Então vamos tomar esse cuidado e sem muita pressa, né? Porque não estou a fim de usar ração aqui, a parte da fuga eu sou horrível, então eu gosto de deixar pra lá a única ração que a gente tem pra usar. Realmente o Rex ele sempre vai ficar parando e é bem mais fácil. Antigamente eu ficava tentando tirar sempre, pra ser rápido, né? Mas isso eu fazia quando eu tava com bastante life, né? Agora eu tô um hit pra morrer. Cara, eu acredito que mais 2 a gente já consiga vencer ele. O problema é que ele tá indo pra trás, né? Eu não sei se esses tanquezinhos que tem aqui atrás explode e mata a gente caso ele pise, né? Olha lá, tá bem perto, ó. Olha o perigo. Beleza, é agora. Conseguimos. Boa.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust! Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool! They're a complete failure! We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you!
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell? There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you. How about you, Snake?
Essa luta aqui pra mim ela é fantástica, cara. Porque eu tenho tipo uma nostalgia reversa. Porque eu joguei primeiro, né, o Metal Gear 4 antes de vir aqui pro primeiro. Então bate muita nostalgia essa batalha. Essa batalha aqui ela é muito mais fácil comparado com o Metal Gear 4. Lá é bem mais complexo. Aqui o esquema que eu faço é bater nele, dar uma corridinha e rapidão, ó, pra cima dele e tentar acertar. Mas às vezes eu sou meio burro, né? E acabo acertando o ar. Tem um momento da batalha que ele fica muito roubado. Ó, é isso aí, ó. Você bate nele, ele fica invulnerável na hora do primeiro soco. E não tem o que a gente fazer, né? Só tem que aceitar. O problema é adivinhar, né? O momento que ele faz isso. Essa batalha no extreme daqui deve ser muito chata. Mas tem uma técnica, né? Você ficar soltando os dois primeiros socos. Que é a mesma técnica que dá pra usar na luta contra o Vamp, lá no Metal Gear 2. Pior que eu tô vacilando bastante, tomei vários hits à toa e também errei vários, né, acertando o ar. Acho que é agora, hein? Sobrou pouquinho. Só mais um combo, hein? Nossa, perfeito.
Meryl? Meryl! Forgive me. Damn! I gave in to my fear. I gave in to my pain. I sold your life to save my own. I'm a loser. I'm not the hero you thought I was. I'm nothing! Meryl, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Meryl can't forgive anyone anymore.
Otacon.
She's gone, Snake.
Because of me.
I guess blaming yourself makes it easier, huh? If you do that, you can keep the pain at a nice, safe distance.
What the hell do you know? Meryl's dead. I lost.
So, are you gonna stay here and die? Along with her? Snake. People die. But death is not defeat. That's what Hemingway said. I lost Wolf too. But that wasn't defeat. She and I will be together forever. We didn't lose anything.
Together forever.
It's true that Wolf is dead. But our love didn't die with her. Life's more than just a game of win or lose. Don't you think? Let's live, Snake. There's a parking garage right next door. We can get to the surface from there. Come on. I released all the security locks. It'll be okay. We can escape. You have my word on it.
Otacon, you've changed.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know? It started. Those guys. Seems like they only hurry when they're destroying things. Good. Let them destroy it. But they can't destroy the human spirit.
Okay, let's go. Meryl, I hope you're still watching me. Maybe I can prove myself to you after all. Come on, hustle!
Snake, it's cold outside. You'll freeze like that.
My sneaking suit.
You better hurry. Hurry! Now you look like yourself again.
Depois aí de batalhas épicas, grandes explicações, essas cutscenes aí são muito importantes pra lore do jogo. É o ouro, né, do Metal Gear Solid 1. Essa aqui é a parte que eu reservei a ração, né, pra gente usar uma durante o game inteiro. Tomara que eu não precise, pro rank ficar mais bonitinho. Não vai afetar, né, na verdade a gente vê um 0, né, em rações. Vai ser muito bacana. Mas aqui eu sou uma negação, cara. Eu acabo tomando aí, ó, tá vendo? Muito dano. Provavelmente eu vou usar. Porque aqui realmente sou muito ruim, velho. Vamos lá. Rapidinho. O complicado vai ser o da frente aqui, cara. Eu sou realmente tenebroso nessa parte aqui, ó. Tomara que dê tudo certo. Porque ainda tem um Liquid, né? E ele também é bem difícil aqui na fuga final. Caraca, eu tô fazendo muita cagada. Muito. Ixi, já era. Cara, tem que jogar. Tipo assim, fazer a gameplay God dos gods. Porque vai ser complicado. Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. A fala clássica aí do Liquid, muito marcante. Essa primeira parte aqui não tem tanta dificuldade, é só ficar fazendo zigue-zague. Olha que filha da mãe, ainda acertou a gente, cara, que isso? Muito ladrão. O problema vai ser depois daqui, velho. A gente fica muito chato. Olha lá, é agora, hein? Agora. Ah, não vai ter jeito não. Vou ter que usar a ração. Aqui demora bastante, velho. Beleza, não tem problema. A parada é a gente realmente passar, né? Bom, pessoal, fiquem aí com as cutscenes finais. Já estamos terminando aqui. Na tela de ranking, a gente troca mais ideia.
Snake, look! Daylight! Hold on!
Otacon, are you okay?
I guess so.
Otacon, can you move?
It's no use. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I don't know, but I hope he's dead.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake! Snake!
If he's dead, that means...
Don't think about it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live, Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox-Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now?
I want to enjoy life. I really do. How about you, Otacon?
Me? I feel like a new man.
So what are you gonna do? Continue your research?
No, I'm finished with science. I'm interested in human psychology now.
Sounds good.
The whole reason I got into science in the first place was because I was no good with people. I was scared of them. I was scared of life. I thought that I could never understand them because they're so illogical. But I finally learned how to like people. I'm not afraid anymore.
You and I are more alike than I thought.
I'm just tired of always being a spectator in life. I'm ready to live. I'm gonna stand on my own 2 feet. I'm not gonna hide anymore.
You giving up your stealth camo?
Huh? Oh yeah. You can have it. So, this is where we say goodbye to our loves as well. Want me to drive?
No thanks. I'd rather do it myself.
No problem. Where to, Snake?
My real name is David, Otacon.
I'm Hal, Dave.
Oh, that's right. Hal. Hal and Dave. That's a good one. Maybe we should take a trip to Jupiter.
So where you going, Dave?
I think it's time for me to look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will you find it?
I'll find it. I know I'll find it.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Dive should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Então vamos lá, pessoal, ver, né, se a gente conseguiu bater aí as regras da nossa brincadeira de stealth perfeito. Nível do jogo, normal. Playtime a gente não bateu, né, que nem eu falei no início lá da série, que não vai dar por conta das cutscenes, né, que seria 3 horas ou menos. Saves a gente teve 4, porque a cada final de capítulo eu fiz um save, né, porque eu não faço tudo no mesmo dia. E também quando eu termino um capítulo, eu já faço a edição e a postagem também. Na quantidade de saves também tinha uma regra, que era 80 saves ou menos, então a gente bateu aí com tranquilidade. Continues, 0, a gente bateu. Ser encontrado, a gente poderia ser encontrado até 4 vezes, né? A gente conseguiu em 3, que são os 3 obrigatórios. Mortes de inimigos, era 25 ou menos, a gente também bateu. Rações, 1 ou 0, né? A gente bateu também. Então a gente conseguiu aí fazer a brincadeira. A brincadeira a gente só excluía, né, a regra do tempo. Então deu tudo certo aí. Codename Tarântula. Então é isso, pessoal. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Não esqueçam de deixar um like, um comentário para ajudar o canal e também para me trazer outros jogos da série com essa mesma pegada, mas só depende aí de vocês. Então é isso. Valeu e falou!